Mr. and Mrs. Today we're in the house of Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Barnabas at Chakba Eko. Join me, let's go and see how the journey has been so far. How did you meet your husband?
Long story. My husband and I actually went to the same secondary school, and we knew ourselves back then. He was graduating SS3 when I was leaving JSS2, and he was also the deputy head boy of our college. And I remember he used to beat me in my class very well. But we didn't have any relationship or anything then. But after our secondary school, we met several times because of Old Students Association. We kept meeting, and after a while, he started visiting my class during evening readings in the university at BSU. My attraction to him actually was his hard work. Before, one or two things, we started dating, and that was how it became a love story.
Okay. How did you feel on the day of your wedding?
It was more exciting when she accepted my request to marry her, and we did the traditional in June. And the marriage was in November. So marriage was more of a public gazetting that we are married.
Finally, on the wedding day, because of preparations not going your way, I was actually, that's most of my pictures, I was not even smiling. But the fact about the matter is that I was excited getting married to him because I love him, and it was a dream come true.
I married before I was fully 25. So yeah, so
good timing.
Yeah.
I hope you're training your children to marry early.
I would wish that they marry early. The reason is that I actually paused a moment in life and subtracted my age at that time from my father's age. And what I saw was less than my age. So I told my father married earlier than me. And it was olden days. And at that time I had finished my first degree, I was finishing my master's, I had a job with the teaching service board, and I said, why not? And I got a wife, and I'm married, and I'm happy that my first son is 16 years.
16?
And is graduating from secondary school this year.
Can you imagine?
I have completed. My last daughter is 6 years already. So
that's big.
Congratulations. So it's exciting.
Time for us to meet the couple, Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Barnabas at Chakba Eko. Okay, so how has it been? How has the marriage journey been since when you started and up till now? Maybe you should start.
Me, one word, my man, it has been sweet. Yeah, her, she's a woman, she can say.
So how has it been?
It started with love, and we're enjoying ourselves even now better than we started.
Oh God, that's so great.
Yeah.
So how do you manage differences between the two of you?
Well, first of all, it has to do with great patience. All right, you need to understand that everybody is different, and that whatever happens is not the end of the journey or the marriage. It's an opportunity for us to learn, understand ourselves, and move on.
Yes, sir.
That has been the issue since we started.
The older we get together, the more we're learning to understand each other. So if I get angry now, he knows how to calm me down. And if he gets angry, I know how to calm him down. If he's complaining of something, I know that, this mood is not the one that I can even explain. I simply just keep quiet to talk at a better time.
Okay.
So, and the most important thing is that we've had God with us.
Okay.
We've had Him with us. So we have been trying our best to look up to Him, and it has been great.
When the children started coming, how was it? Because sometimes the man tends to feel neglected and all that.
Well, marriage, there are many components in marriage, as I've seen marriage in the last 17 years. Yeah, you start with two of you, and some friends and some prognosing brothers and sisters, even at the relationship level without the children, they start trying to prognose. Even at the relationship before the marriage, they start to tell you what she should do, what I shouldn't do, that kind of thing. So marriage has always been, in Africa, marriage comes with a lot of distractions from friends, from family, then children, and all that. So it's not just children. So the only thing is that you need to create more space to accommodate all the people that are concerned. Starting from the brothers and sisters, my own brothers and sisters, to friends, to children. All right? Of course, when it becomes to children, they take a bigger space. All right? Both physical and emotional space. Children take financial space. So you need to be able to create that room to be able to accept that you have children now, and that at some point in time, she has given birth to a baby that has made her so tired that you need to do other things that she used to do. And you need to understand that she's pregnant, all right? Of course, for me, starting from the pregnancy, she knows that pregnancy burden is even more on me than her. Emotionally, I worry that she's pregnant for 9 months. Most times she doesn't worry. Only the physiological aspect of the pregnancy that affects her. I take the emotional worry about pregnancy all through the 9 months until the baby is delivered. So, but I have to adjust myself to accept the fact that she's now pregnant. There are some things she's going to expect me to do. There's some kind of food that she needs to eat. Ordinarily, you cannot do that, but you need to accept those. And then most children come with different issues as well, character as well, and that some will not even want you to sleep. They want to come and sleep in between the two of you.
Yes.
Okay, so all those things you need to accept them, and that anything you do to the child, the mother is not happy. All right, even though they want to stay with you, and the child is disturbing, they will not want you to push the child
away. Of course, everything.
What I need to create that space for them.
Yeah. And creating space for family members and children also means that you are going to create a space, but also have a line, a demarcation line. So you allow them to operate in that space, and then they don't cross. If they cross, it begins to affect
your relationship. So it means you have your own time.
We have our own time.
Yeah.
That's, for instance, I remember 2 days ago, Anna woke up in the night. She was crying. And because we have warned her, don't come to our room. Stay in your room, and she wants to stay with us. We didn't open the door for her. We allowed her so that she will learn that this is mommy and daddy's space. So it doesn't matter what she does. She knows that, no, if I shout, whatever I do is not going to help me, so I better just chill.
Mind yourself. Love him.
I don't understand exactly what you mean by love enough, but I think love is the most important.
Okay.
But I also know that there is more to marriage than love. Okay.
Like.
Yeah, there are a lot of other things that make marriage successful that is beyond love. Love is between the two of you. And there are many other factors that supports or are against love and marriage. Okay, unconsciously, and some of them are consciously. The time that I used to give my mother, okay, if she insists that I still give her the time while I'm married, it's going to cause problem. Okay, it has nothing to do with love. Okay, so even my friends that I go out with or relate with can influence my marriage. My wife will love me so much, but it can affect my marriage. If my wife doesn't want going out and coming back by 2, 3 a.m., and my friends are always taking me out, even though she has the love, that's what she means. Yes. So it's not just, for me, it's not just about love.
But it's love that makes you do what he's explaining. If he doesn't love me, the friends can easily intrude. It's the love that makes you do that. It's the love for your partner that makes you say, oh mom, this is the boundary. This is where you can go. This is as far as where you can go. No other place. Without the woman saying anything. Because you love the woman, because you care, and you want to give them that space, or her that space.
I wanted to ask this question. This domestic violence is trending now. What can you say about this domestic violence?
Should I start first?
Start first.
You know, the domestic violence is bad. Okay, it's bad and should not be welcome. Okay, a woman naturally, forget the Bible. Naturally, a woman is physiologically weaker than a man. If not, we'll be playing male soccer, mixed male World Cup. Even female will mix together and be playing. Okay, wrestling, boxing, they shouldn't separate. Okay, and you know that global standard also puts marks. If the weightlifting for men is 100 kg, for women they'll bring it to 60 kg, meaning that physiologically the nature has made a woman to be weak, and that the way you will handle a woman right from childhood is different from the way you handle a man. Okay, and that she also has ways to caution me in marriage, and I should also have ways to caution a wife in marriage. So violence should not be part of it, and the society needs to do more to try and stop violence in marriage, and women need to speak up more to stop violence in marriage. Personally, I don't support violence. Okay, not just between husband and wife, but even the children at home. Okay, because they copy. I asked a friend one thing. You grew up in a house where your parents or senior ones only feel that anything you've done to them wrong is to slap you and kick you. And if a boy has grown up in that house, has seen how that happened until in primary school, there are no measures to stop that. Even the teachers feel that once anything is wrong, is to hammer you. If that guy marries, what happens?
You know the issues now, problem. The trend for him.
It is, he knows that once my wife or any other person, even a neighbor, but unfortunately the same man, if a neighbor offends the husband, the same woman, if the neighbor offends the husband and the husband gives the man a dirty slap, the wife will be hailing the husband. But not knowing that if the husband has seen that that's the method of solving problems. So if you, the wife, now comes back and offends him, what happens? We should try and remove that from solving problems. There are problems in marriage, but violence should not be a way. And if you love your wife, like I do, I don't think I would be thinking of slapping her. All right?
Beautiful face.
Face or kicking her also. I don't think that's an option.
You know, there's something else I wanted to ask you. Ma, let me ask you, because this one has to do with submission. Tell women submit, people always complain. Have you had any challenges with that?
With submission?
Yes.
If you have a husband that loves you very much, it's not difficult to submit. It's not difficult. Submission means that you are giving all to your man. That all means that in obedience, you are giving to the man. Body-wise, you are giving to the man, and even financially. And if the man loves you and is able to care for you, it's not a struggle. The struggle comes in when he doesn't love you or he doesn't care about your needs or your feelings. That's when the submission is difficult. But it is not. And I don't think I found a problem with that.
Okay.
I'm not saying I am submissive 100%, but it's not difficult.
Okay.
I mean, he's submissive. Let me not say 100%, but at least 99%.
99 is past mark.
Yeah. Okay, let me split this thing, and I would like all men to try and split this thing. General submission on all other aspects, 99.99%. On finances, maybe let me say 90%. And I think every man should I think every man should try and take 90% as the maximum when it comes to finances.
It cannot be 100%.
It's going to be difficult.
Okay. Okay, so what do you love most about your wife?
I think before now, I said this is
Now.
phases. No, there are these things
Okay,
comes
okay.
in phases,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Before I married her,
How many faces? Face one, two.
yes, before I married her, the beauty, the love, the care on me,
Character. Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
and was what I love most. After marrying her for say 5, 10 years, I still love the beauty, the care, the love, but now the accommodation of friends and family.
Mhm.
Okay, so I don't spend time discussing problems in my house. So if I'm calling my mom, I can put the call on voice call speaker, and we talk in her presence. The same thing with her. She has done that very well, and I think that is key, because many marriages have broken up because of issues that are not related to love,
Yes.
issues that are not related to another wife.
Mm.
The issue about the wife's husband's brother, husband's sister, mother-in-law, father-in-law, sibling, all these things.
Yes.
Friends. Some people even because of friends, marriages have broken up. So she has been able to manage that very well, because when you grow up and you're a very busy person, you ignore a lot of things. So she does everything.
Ma, what do you love most about him, your husband?
Yes, what I love most about him is, you know, when somebody cares about you such that even when you make mistake, the way they correct you makes you feel loved and cared for. I call him daddy, not just because of the children, but the role he plays in my life. Yeah, and the role he plays in my life.
Okay.
Like, you love somebody, you care about the person, and then you help to nurture the person. Even in my own career that is not same with his, he cares about, oh, have you done this? This is what you're going to do to help you to. So that's what I'm
So you
doing.
love me for that. I know what to do.
It is so nice chatting with you people. Don't go away, that is not all. We'll still continue to another segment of Mr. and Mrs.
What's your favorite color?
I think green.
What is her favorite meal?
Mm.
No. Areas of gastronomy?
We are tea people now. Well, tea soups. She knows the one I like.
Is it rice?
Oh, hey, nice.
Who is her favorite music artist?
Is it on one?
Alright then, now, shoe size.
Her shoe size.
Ah.
Well, normally if it's a UK
Your
size,
husband-
38, alright, or 5.5 to 6. If it's Chinese, sometimes it's 38, 39, or sometimes 40. But if
Let's
I'm
go
going to a
with
standard shop,
Let's go.
38.
to- Who is usually the first to say, I'm sorry?
But I know that I say sorry quicker than her. So I don't know what she's writing.
I can't spell now.
You can't you know, but you wrote that. So I
Is it that me or him?
Yeah.
I'm trying to write M, I'm trying to write H, so.
But let's see what you wrote. Meme. No, say that.
Sweet.
Well, okay.
What is his favorite meal? What is his favorite color?
Green. He actually doesn't have a color. Give me that one.
What's his shoe size?
44, sometimes 45.
You got it.
Okay, this one
Okay,
is
one now.
who leads in morning devotions generally?
Who leads?
Yes.
Well, it should have been who leads more. So.
Yeah, who leads more? Okay.
I do.
Okay.
beautiful.
That's okay.
That's
Is that all?
Yes.
Give her one strong one.
Pass on.
I should pick
Pass
one.
on. Pass on. You get the expo in one.
Yes. Okay. Ask her something like, what time did I come back yesterday?
Or 2 days back.
Why would I do
Something like Jesus went to where?
Or we can ask her that, okay, when Jesus fed the 5,000 people, mention their names.
that kind of a question?
It's been an interesting one today with Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Barnabas at Chakma Eko. You can see the love. It's been on for 17 years and it will keep going and going and going till Jesus comes.
Amen.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Master.
Thank you.